Thank you. Well, the Breaking the Binary Theater Festival is back for its fourth year, and this time it's opening with a bang. On Monday, a one-night-only concert of the Drowsy Chaperone hits Carnegie Hall with an all-star cast, an all-star trans and non-binary cast featuring huge names like Laverne Cox, Jonathan Van Ness, and more. Joining us now with George Strus, founder of the Breaking the Binary Theater. George, thanks for being with us. Welcome. For those who may not know, what is Breaking the Binary Theater, and how did this all come about 4 years ago?
Yeah, good morning. Breaking the Binary Theater is a Newark development and community building hub for trans and non-binary theater artists. I founded the company in 2022 in July. I think at that time, specifically, representation for trans and non-binary theater artists in the theater space was at an all-time low. And I knew so many people that were worthy of platforms and ways to showcase their beautiful artistry. So this festival and this organization has provided over 500 artists over the past 3 years ways to platform themselves shining.
Can you just talk about the level of excitement when you did announce 4 years ago that you were doing this and you were going to spearhead this project?
I mean, I was so thrilled. I never thought that, we'd get to Carnegie Hall nonetheless in such a short period of time. So it continues to surprise me and go beyond my wildest dreams, but it was just the most thrilling thing.
And George, you know what it takes to get to Carnegie Hall, right?
Now I do.
Practice,
yes.
This festival has become such a beloved celebration of trans and non-binary artistry. So what makes this year's event particularly special?
I mean, it's that Carnegie Hall element. It's this prestigious venue that I think I've never even given myself the capacity to dream about. But we figured it out and we found the way to get to Carnegie Hall. And we're so excited to be there next Monday with Laverne, Jonathan Van Ness, Betty Who, Alex Newell. It's just a beautiful cast putting together this show that so many theater people love so much.
Well, let me ask you this. The work must have been intense. Again, 4 years is not a long period of time when you really kind of map it all out. The fact that you were able to get to Carnegie Hall this quickly, I guess, is a tremendous testimony, not to only the actors and actresses, but also yourself.
Oh, well, thank you. I think, BTB, I think, filled a really crucial gap in our ecosystem, right? I think people were yearning for a way to support trans and non-binary theater artists. So when we sort of came into the scene, we were so embraced by the community in such a beautiful way, which has allowed us to grow so quickly.
Let's talk about the Drowsy Chaperone here. It's such a joyful, classic Broadway show. For those who aren't familiar with it, give us a little taste of the plot.
Oh, it's one of my favorite shows of all time. It sort of follows this person who is sitting in their apartment. They're feeling a little blue by the state of the world. And so they put on the cast recording to their favorite musical, and the show sort of comes to life in their apartment. And it's this big, fun musical comedy about a wedding gone awry. And what I love about the show and why it feels so special to be doing it right now is it's really about this person finding joy in their favorite piece of art. And I felt like that feels quite resonant to so many people right now who are finding so much joy and the things that we're making and seeing.
So what do you hope audiences take away from seeing it reimagined through a trans and non-binary lens?
Yeah, I hope that the cis audiences that come and join us see it as an invitation to celebrate our artistry and think about the ways in which they're engaging with us in their day-to-day. And then I think for our trans and non-binary, community members that come, I want them to use it as an invitation to just dream bigger, right? There is nothing that is impossible. If we can make it to Carnegie Hall, it feels like we can do anything. So just continue dreaming and think about ways in which you want to continue to grow.
That's for sure. Before I let you go, the festival continues all week. You've got free events, readings, plays, things of that nature. What are some highlights that audience should be looking out for?
We're doing our first new musical called Legendary. We've got new works by some of the best trans and non-binary writers, both here in New York and in the United States. And then we end the festival with this big finale project where we commission a bunch of writers and put the plays then, after we perform them, up for licensing. So anyone across the nation can then perform the works, which is really special.
George Strus, thank you. Did a great job selling it. A good job, and congratulations on the work the last 4 years.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. The 4th annual Breaking the Binary Theater Festival, October 20th through the 26th, and the Drowsy Chaperone show takes place Monday at Carnegie Hall. Now to a health alert.